Happy Black History Month to all my... Yeah. I know y'all are probably like, it's so dark. Where are you, girl? I'm right here. I'm right here. We trying something new. I'm like, should I add a... I feel like I need a backlight. But we're going to try this. We're going to try this little thing that the girlies are saying, child. I just... Oh, hold on. Let me make sure this is... I have been accidentally recording my stuff on like slow-mo, and it's like 0 out of 10. I got a new mic. Shout out to DJI. I've been using that for like my short form. But anywho, this is gonna be a quick, small snack because I need to do a new episode. I'm cute AF. I'm gonna plug in some pictures. I'm wearing this vintage dress. Get into it. This is why I love vintage. Because it's like, you really never gonna see nobody in your shit. Even if it's not one of one, it's like, who else is gonna have it? For Black History Month, I actually have some notes. Let me get my notes, hold on. Oh my gosh, girl, why are you closing up like this? Child. This is my thumbnail. These are my thumbnail poses. Okay, so happy Black History Month. It's your girl. You know it's your girl. I have a few notes I want to get through. Beat face. Bleach my hair fully for the first time. I hope I didn't miss a spot. I'm learning my hair, working out the kinks now so that when it hits April, spring, summer.
That is spring, summer.
Okay.
September, spring, spring, summer.
Say they taking over the summer. Well, okay. Must be September, spring, summer, like charade. I swear that you won't eat long as Brittany got a plate. I be on this bitch's head like tape. Like, that's what I'm gearing up into, but I need to just like learn this, especially since I'm the one doing it. And so, shout out to my series, Big Chop series. I so much appreciate the love on that. I really dipped my toe into like a beauty content creator bag. That was fun for me to create. All the videos were like less than 15 minutes out like every single week. And so I really appreciate y'all coming on that journey with me. I feel like a lot of the folks new here have like joined me from that journey. In general, my platform is growing. One subset of folks is from the beauty series. So I will acknowledge that. I dyed my hair today. It burns, it burns. It look good though. I may not even have to cut it though. That's what I'm excited for. And I'm gonna let it develop more than I usually do, so. Cause I think that's also the thing. I'm like, it's like half-ish. Cause I dyed it last week and my eyebrows, I keep missing the front cause I was putting petroleum jelly, but we had to skip that. I had to skip it. It wasn't doing me no good. The front of my hair was like black and I just really had to get rid of it, and so I just did what I had to do. Shout out to my beauty supply store. They had 30% off. A tub of bleach, regular $15, I got for $11. You know, I pay like $2 a pack, and those $2 last me maybe one or two bleaches. Went ahead and I got a little tub, and it was only $11. And it's like, that is already 5 bleaches later. I'm gonna like make my money back, and I have maybe 3 times as much as like I need. I don't know. I'm really grateful for that. I'm Brittany. I am the host of the Very Much So podcast, and this is a new episode. This is a Black History Month episode. This is a Black History Month yap. I'm looking really cute. This is like, what? It's not giving Fashion Nova. It's not giving PLT. Like, it's just really giving vintage. And I got this from the thrift store. I was in the bathroom today at the event I went to, and I was like, guess how much I got this for? They were like, 60, da-da-da. I was like, $5. I actually went thrifting today because I was just up. Like, I've been up since like 6. It's like a crazy windstorm happening in the DMV. I don't even know. But let me just like run some errands, see what happens. And so I went to Red, White, and Blue in Laurel. I got some cute shoes. And it's funny because a creator had posted a TikTok, her shopping at Red, White, and Blue, and she showed these Steve Maddens. They were like mules. I was like, oh, those are cute. But she was like, oh, like they're not clean or whatever. But I looked at them and like they look pretty clean to me. And then I went to my thrift store, which I gatekeep that. If you know, you know. If you know me, you know. I tell it very freely if you are a friend, but I gatekeep it for the most part because it is just like a gym. And like, I got some mules. Okay, so let me show y'all. Hold on. I gotta get out of like this contraption that I've made. Hold on. Oh my gosh. 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 These were the shoes that she showed, but she didn't get. They are Steve Madden's mules. They're a little creased for the most part, especially for like this part. They're pretty clean. Like if somebody wore them, they maybe wore them like 2-3 times. They're an 8. I'm typically like a 7, 7.5, but like it leaves a good amount of room. And it's weird because these I got 4, so these were $5. Both these were $5, right? Red, white, and blue. I love these. Like, I'm not really a mules girly, but I'm stepping into a new season in my life, and like maybe that's what 30s is given. And then I'm paranoid about it recording on slow-mo. Hold on. These are ASOS, new with tag, like new essentially with tags, right? Like they haven't been worn, I can tell because they have these on them, and it was something else, but that let me know that these have never, like they don't even have like the toe marks in these. So cute. And I'm really not a mules girly. Like I'm really gonna have to style these. And I love the heel. It's like a 3-inch heel. So cute. These are 6, right? So these are 6. These are 8. Honestly, they fit me about the same. I was hyped when I realized that these fit me. These are gorgeous. These are really gorgeous. So both of these for $5. I had a really good thrift day today. And I'll do another video. Make sure you subscribe and follow the thrifting app. But anywho, Black History Month. It is the 7th day. It's like 12 o'clock in the morning. My watch is dead. It's 12:35. And I was like, you know what? Because I'm all done up and I'm cute, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna just talk about my month so far and some of my recommendations for the podcast. We have been doing Black AF. That's my campaign for this month. We've done so far Black affirmations and then Black AF at the Grammys. This is the podcast episode to just like start it off because what I have in store for y'all are not ready. I'm getting ready. It's something like new. It's something different for the podcast. Excited to bring it to y'all. So I'm not gonna even say too much about it and y'all just gonna have to see it. Let's get into what we are talking about, and welcome to the episode. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Spotify and Apple and wherever you listen to podcasts. Okay, so let's talk about February so far. If you know me, you know Black History Month, baby. It's like both of I have press-on nails on right now. Yeah. Both of my thumbs have broken off, so I'm paranoid about doing this, but baby, I'm so excited. Like, I love Black History Month. To know me is to know I love being Black. It is something that is just so essential to my identity. Of course, as a Black woman, but just like, I love Black culture, and that is like, honestly, what the podcast is like founded on. So I want to talk about what my month has been and some things that I've done, because I've done some really exciting things, and it's only the 7th day of the month. So let's get into it. First of all, I went to the Washingtonian event called the Book of Lists. I actually had a feature in the Washington Informer. My mom actually shared. She actually got the paper today. I think she got it from the library. I know she's so proud when I shared with my family the article. Like, she probably didn't even say anything the first 10 minutes, and then she came back and she was like, yeah, I just shared it with everybody. And shared it she did. Everybody was hitting me up like, oh my gosh, congratulations. I just like talked about being from PG County and like what Black History Month means to me related to the work that I do. And so I went to the event because I was like, you know, I'm featured. I'm invited to this event. I'm not entirely sure what the lists are, but I feel like my company sponsored some of the event. So I just picked up the I made the list ribbon, and I did make the list. Like, I was a feature, so I'm on the list. What's up? And it was fun. You know, I love food, baby. They had like short rib, lobster mac and cheese, crab rangoon. Oh my gosh, they had the chips. Like, if you went to Towson, you know, they had the chips that it was like with the Old Bay sprinkle, and it just was like so crispy and crunchy. I'm just like, oh my God. I was saying this to them. I was like, can I get a bag of these to go? But they really just like let me wrap my own bag, and I did, and I ate them. But I need to like learn how to make those chips because I'm obsessed. Went to that event, had a ball. One of the perks they had at the event were like activations was a little look at this, y'all. I wore glasses to this event, but they got me right. So this is beautiful. I think even with just being in the article and being able to share it with my family was like a plus for me. My mom sending it to people, my family congratulating me, my aunts and uncles and everybody. Like, it just was like church folk. It just was like really beautiful. It was so Black for my mom to literally send it to everybody in her network. And she was also like, when she goes to her next flower, so they be having like praise reports. She's gonna put it in the praise report because people be saying stuff, and she's like, well, this is praiseworthy. And you know what? Shout out to my mama.
Oh, my mama, we lit.
This was just a beautiful way to start off Black History Month. Again, if you know me, you know Black history is just, it's everything to me. Like, being Black is like my favorite part about being alive on this planet. I am so grateful to be Black, so grateful to be Black and woman. And like, why am I playing tipping over? Child, my plants, girl. Pray for them. Anywho, so that is that, because we're gonna stay on track. Another highlight of Black History Month so far, I'm all dressed up, I'm gussied up, I'm in a cutesy, dress. I came from an event. It was a lot of people who did not look like me. Me and my coworker who looked like me, and I know that she line dances, and I know that she knew this dance. I was like, hey, like, let's do the Tamia dance. And she was like, okay, like, request it. I was like, bet. I requested it. The guy was like, okay, let me look into it. He started, like, mixing songs. Is he gonna play it? Is he not? I don't know. So he looked into it, and he played it, and then we were doing it. And then, like, other black women who were at the function, mind you, it was literally maybe a handful of us, and a handful of us ended up on that dance floor doing the Tamia dance, aka Can't Get Enough. I'm a huge proponent of line dances. Shout out to my mom again. She's got me into just like honoring that part of my culture. Like, it is black culture to be able to, like, y'all, these nails, oh my gosh. It is really a part of black culture to hear a song and then have a whole dance into it. And this is also coming from somebody who's Greek. It's black AF, it's fun AF, and it's just like, if you don't do you nothing or learn you nothing else Black History Month, baby, learn you a line dance. It's cultural, it just really is. Shout out to my mom for just like teaching me that. When she retired, she really liked business, MJB Ceramics, all of her daughters' names, Marquita, Jasmine, and Brittany. I'm her CMO. I really am. So she does that in her retirement, and then she does line dancing, and she would have me, like, when I was unemployed in 2024, listen to the New Job Testimony podcast, she would have me just like come to her classes. That was what I would do during the day. I remember that being like a really dark time in my life, but a really bright highlight was me just being able to just like line dance and like learn new things. That was a goal for me, to learn the Tamia dance. Shout out to her instructors, Denise, Michelle, 10 out of motherfucking 10, baby. If you don't know nothing in PG County, wherever you are, on the East Coast especially, learn you a line dance. Yeah, this is how I get off track. But I requested it today. I'm like, okay, let's do the Tamia dance. Do the Tamia dance. All these black women come. It's just us. And everybody else is looking at us like, oh, what are they doing? Like, I know they don't know. And it's like, there is this je ne sais quoi, if you will. There's a special thing about gatekeeping your culture the most you can. They're just like looking at us like, oh, what are they doing? I know that they had no clue. At the end of it, we're just like high-fiving everybody like, happy Black History Month, happy Black History, and it's just like black as fuck. Like, it's just everything I stand for. Like, I do come from a culture of, y'all know, my dad is from Philly. My mom is from North Carolina, and I'm from PG. So I really have the best of three worlds in the sense of just like blackness, country, southern, urban. And I would spend my summers in Philly as a kid. So yeah, shout out to my parents, and shout out to me, and shout out to everybody who's black, because happy Black History Month. I am growing on social media. I repeat, I am growing on social media. A side effect of me growing is like more men coming onto my page. The women, I don't mind y'all at all. Stay here. No, I do like men. Okay, I love a man. And please refer to Very Much Dating episode 1. And so I have to say that because I feel like a lot of people, I don't know why, maybe the hair is like it accelerated this agenda, because people are like inviting me out to coffee and even in-person encounters, and I'm just like, y'all, I'm not gay. Unfortunately, I do like men, and I say unfortunately, y'all know I say unfortunately, but I do love a man, so that's just that. Either way, girlies, you're welcome. Come on in, because y'all know how to act. The men, y'all are already getting on my nerves, and I just want to like make a PSA. Learn how to fucking act.